It's not new, in fact it's been around for a long time, but this company has very successfully applied it to 21st century real estate. We know it as fractional investment, but it could be just as easily called crowdfunding. Domacom have harnessed the power of the crowd to create what could be Australia's most effective property investment model.
Fractional property investing has really been around for a long time. It's just a modern form of syndication, and another word for it is crowdfunding, because all it is a pool of people get together and invest and purchase a property, exactly like they would in the old days with syndication. The difference though is that now anyone can do it, not just those people in the know. Crowdfunding comprises really two stages: a technology layer that enables people to syndicate together to pledge towards a transaction target, and then the second component is the legal structure that underpins it and makes it all work, so that retail, normal mums and dads, normal investors can invest in the property of their choice.
The Domacom Fund is a unique fractional ownership model that's been developed to benefit all Australians.
The Domacom model is an Australian innovation. There's nothing like it in the world. But the catalyst behind the Domacom model and the idea really comes from our experience in looking at 18,000 self-managed super funds, and 90% of them had zero property in it, zero real property. 10% had all property. So why did 90% have no property? Well, simply because the transaction was too big for those portfolios. So that's where the idea came from, to solve that fundamental problem, to allow property to be treated just like equities.
But how is this different to other forms of property investing, and how does it work?
Investors get what they want, and that's the thing that we really trying to deliver, is that with 100 people in a room, there's 100 different views, you know, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, north facing, south facing, and what we allow investors to do is to invest in the properties that they wish to with the money that they have. We collect the rent and we divvy it up to all investors in proportion to their ownership. We appoint professional property managers, very much like if they invested themselves in one property, except they haven't had to put all their eggs in one basket, you know, which is what's called concentration risk. Domacom adds a due diligence layer as the book build starts to fill up. So at 30% we engage a conveyancing lawyer to check the title and contract of sale. 50% we do building inspections, pest inspections, valuations. And so these go in and make sure that the property is in good condition and the price that we're targeting is fair and reasonable.
As we know, a secure property investment is not complete without a sound exit strategy.
As for any investment, investors always want to know how they can exit their investment, and when they invest through the Domacom platform, they're told the three main ways they can exit their investment. But the most popular way is using our online liquidity facility. We're unique in Australia. We've obtained what's called market maker permissions as part of our financial services licence, and that enables us to create liquidity by allowing investors to buy and sell their units on an online transaction, very much like they would shares. So that's really how you get out anytime you like, offering your units for sale at a price that you think other investors will buy it.
To find out more about fractional property investment, have a chat to your financial advisor or speak to Domacom direct.